Good evening, everyone. Big boy's at the spa waiting. You waiting? I got his dinner. Okay, let me get comfy first, Buck. Okay. Bon appetit. I know it's windy. It is so windy out. Oh my God. The wind is what's making it so cold outside. If it was no wind, it wouldn't be so cold out. Did you drop an apple? No. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Now I gotta be careful when I pick up his apples after he drops them with his antler, because this antler is always by my head when I go pick up one of his apples. Look at you dropping apples. Got it? Where did the other one go? On your side. Oh, guys, it is so cold out. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. All right, Buck is having his dinner. So this morning he showed up late. He did one of those things that he did, I don't know if it was last Saturday or the Saturday 2 weeks ago, that I called him, he didn't come, and then he came when I was getting ready to leave to go food shopping. And then I seen him by the spot when we were driving, like to go down the driveway. I spotted him here this morning. So this morning he did not show up. And this morning, guys, believe it or not, in one way not that I was happy that he didn't show up, but it was so cold and it was drizzling this morning and it was cloudy. It was freezing. So in one way I was like, all right, I stay a little bit warmer. I don't stay out here too long. But then the sun ended up coming out and now it's beautiful outside. Now it's nice out. It's just cold. I mean, it's nice out by like the sun is out. That's what I mean when I say it's nice out, that the sun is out. In the winter, I get excited when I see sun. You want to kiss me? Aww. Okay, you ready for the rest of your dinner? You ready for grapes and the rest of your dinner? You just swallowed that. Okay, I'll put the rest in your bucket. Come on. Come on, big boy. I'll put the rest in your bucket. Come here. All right. And now he has his butternut squash and grapes and corn. Buck always gets a really healthy, good dinner and breakfast. I never feed him things that's technically deers are not supposed to eat. Like everything I feed him, like it's actually healthy for him. I would say the only thing that Buck eats once in a while that's probably not too healthy for him, but it's not too bad, is bread. When I throw bread for the birds and the squirrels, probably not too good for him. Bread is probably not too good for everybody, but I don't throw it every day anymore because I feel like it's not too healthy for the animals, you know? It's a lot of carbs. But Buck only picks at the bread. He doesn't really eat it a lot of pieces. But his main diet, that's what I meant, is mostly apples, strawberries, grapes, ear corn, butternut squash. He actually has one more pumpkin coming to him next week. My mother-in-law is going to give me that last pumpkin that she has. It's like a big pumpkin. So next week he'll get it. Probably by Friday she'll give it to me. So this coming Friday, next week, right after Thanksgiving, Buck is going to get his last pumpkin of the year, of the season. Oh, it's so cold. And for Thanksgiving, I won't be home, so I'm going to have to feed him an early dinner. I'll try to call him to see if he comes, but usually when I call him an hour, 2 hours before his actual dinner time, sometimes he does not come. So for his dinner, I might just put the food in his bucket. If I spot him close by when I'm about to bring the food here for his dinner on Thanksgiving, then I'll call him and hang out with him before I leave. But we'll see. It was different when, when I wasn't a mother, I didn't mind like when I had to run in and just get myself ready. But now I have to get myself ready, my son ready, plus his diaper bag. So Thanksgiving morning, I'm going to be running around. Making sure like I have everything, and my animals, meaning like Buck and my dog, like they're fed and they have everything. That's my main thing before I leave my house. I make sure my dog is fed, that she has water, food, and she went out already to do her business. I make sure this big boy, he has his water and food. Right, Buck? I don't have to worry about putting you outside to go do your business because you live outside. But it's so cold. I love this tree. Every day I come here, I always stare at it. It's so pretty. So pretty when the leaves change. But a lot of trees are losing their leaves now. You're starting to like see in between the forest now, because all the trees are losing their leaves. And Buck's antlers blend in so well in between the forest. Because when he's standing next to a tree that has like so many branches that the leaves fell, his antlers blend. They blend in with the branches. So white-tailed deers could actually hide pretty well, like in the forest or in the woods, if they have to get away from like predators or poachers or anything. They could hide really good. They would just have to hide their body. But their antlers pretty much blend in. I feel like a buck could look like a doe if it's like in between the forest where like his antlers will blend in with the branches. Maybe some people would just think it's a doe. But Buck doesn't have to worry about anything because he lives in 100% no hunt zone, no one allowed. And where Buck lives, not even people allowed to walk in here because this forest is surrounded by houses. So nobody's even allowed to walk in here or hang out in this forest, you know, because there's houses all around. Usually when one of the houses even see a person walking in here, right away they call the cops. So that's why Buck is 100% safe. The good thing is everybody in the neighborhood, they know about him. They know that he lives in here. And they know that, you know, he's a good boy. He don't bother nobody. He does his own thing. I don't know if a lot of my neighbors know that I'm the main person that like feeds him and bonds with him. Only one of my neighbors know about that. Like they know I named him Buck, and they know that he's spoiled, that I feed him every day and give him up. He ate all his goodies. He left corn. I guess the corn he'll eat it later. I even dumped some corn on the ground where he's standing for the squirrels so they don't have to go into his bucket. But they're probably still gonna dive into the buckets once I leave. And Buck is leaving. Really? Alright. Alright, guys. So Buck is leaving. I'm gonna get going because it is cold. I was actually planning to hang out here with him for like 15 minutes if he would have stayed. But you know him right now. He's in rut. And usually around this time, that's what he does. He always eats and leaves. I remember last year and 2 years ago, I used to say in my videos, really? You're just gonna eat and leave like that? But I'm so used to him. That's what he does. Usually around spring, summer, and fall, he'll hang out with me a little longer and he won't just eat and leave. He'll stay here for literally hours if I was to stay with him. But around this time, no. He always leaves me. He'll eat and leave. He'll stay, give me a few kisses, and then he'll leave. But it's alright. He's got to go do his thing. He's got to go look for his females. Alright, everyone. I'm going to get going because it is windy out. And it's cold. The wind makes it extra, extra cold. So I'm going to run back into my warm house. It's nice and warm and cozy inside. So I have my heater on. And I will be back tomorrow morning with another video. Hopefully tomorrow morning Buck comes on time, so you know that would be nice, so I could see him twice. Today I got to really see him once, like hanging out with him, but I did see him twice, meaning I did spot him. I spotted him here this morning before I left. All right, everyone, I'm gonna get going. Have a great evening and a good night. And me and Buck will be back tomorrow morning. Ciao for now.